Hello and welcome to this video in the series about each of the new constituencies. For this video we'll look at one of the new constituencies in the Eastern region. In this short video we'll look at the details of this constituency, the previous results, in particular the 2019 results, current candidates, and make predictions based on how bad of a day it might be to the Conservatives. Please comment below for anything you'd like to see and subscribe to our channel to see new updates that we'll do and discussion videos as the election gets closer. There are lots of changes with boundaries in the next election, so we're going to give a quick overview of how the boundaries are changing and how it's going to affect each seat. Only 65 seats, or 10% of the seats, are staying the same, so here we're going to compare how the new seat compares to the main one that is replacing. There are some huge changes, such as the City of Chester, which now has 2 seats, but some seats are being completely dissolved, with populations moved to neighbouring seats. So why are the boundaries changing? Every so often there are boundary changes to represent the current population movements. Some of them are based on land without any population, and some of them are just because of population, for example new housing estates. 2021 was the census year, which has helped inform these changes. The last major change in the boundaries was 2010. Now let's look at some of the details about the constituency. There are 8 regions in England, with Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland on a country basis. There are 32 seats in Wales, 57 in Scotland, 18 in Northern Ireland and an average of 60 in each of the English regions. The population can vary hugely. The highest is nearly 152,000, which is in Birmingham Ladywood, while the lowest is less than 27,000, which is in the Western Isles of Scotland, which also has the lowest electorate at 21,000. The average population is 103,000 and the average electorate is 73,000. The largest area is the most northerly mainland seat, which is Caithness, which is nearly 12,000 kilometres squared, or approximately 100 times the size of Manchester. The average is 380, while the smallest is only 6.8. The average percentage of the 16 to 49-year-olds is 41%, with the highest in Leeds Central and the lowest in North Norfolk, which also has the highest 65+. The average 65+ is 38%, with the minimum at 15%, which is in the area around Canary Wharf. Density averages nearly 1,400, with the highest in Bethnal Green and the lowest in Caithness. There is no boundary change, so it's as you were. When we're looking at the winner in 2019, it's a bit more relevant to the seats that are now made up from multiple old seats. Nevertheless, this is the result from 2019, with the winner and whether the seat was held or it changed. Here are the winning party and those that came second, and also the majority. The size of the majority is key when considering how this seat might change. Maybe not so much when there's a big Labour majority or Lib Dems, but for pretty much any Conservative seat that's possibly not considered safe, bar a very extreme few. The same to the SNP. Some of these are really up for grabs, particularly for Labour and the Lib Dems. Here we see the vote share at the last 4 elections for the 5 main parties in England: the Conservatives, Labour, Lib Dem, Green and a combination of Brexit or UKIP. The Brexit UKIP vote was distorted in some constituencies in 2019 because if they were held by the Conservatives in 2017, they didn't stand against them. Nevertheless, we can see the changes that occurred throughout the different elections. This is a list of candidates that are on the ballot paper for this constituency. This is now a finalised list as the deadline to register as a candidate has passed. In these forecasts, we expect the seat to remain the same. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you learned a lot about the new constituencies. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter.